Ramblin Man here. Let me tell you, I got stuff for you tonight. Now listen, I have notes on this notepad because there's just too much information. If you have not already seen Joe Biden give his his update on the, how do they put it? Is an update on the COVID-19, right, in the U.S. But he gave a website and everything. How it's called wecandothis.hhs.gov. Now, what he's pushing is the vaccines, right? Let me tell you some of the stuff I'm gonna call like I see it. This crazy loon told me, okay? I mean, told all of us. But if you watch it, you can go in there and see it's like the COVID-19 update. You can find it. It has he did a whole little press conference. As soon as it was over, he walks off the stage. Somebody asked him a question, and he made some kind of joke and then worked his way off there, right? So some of the things is just feel like he just pull them out of his butt. It's all scripted, of course. You'd expect it to be because, I mean, let's be honest. If I had to remember all that information, I would have it written down. But here's what he said. He said that the vaccine, he goes, I know some people are worried because it's been just, it happened so quickly and that kind of thing, but there's been 10 years of working on a vaccine for the same type of illness, which is true if you're thinking about SARS, okay? Because this is a kind of a variant of that, but it was never one of those things that we had prepared for, okay? Now, that being said, though, then here's the part that got me. He says, I want you to know that these are very safe and very effective, which if you check with the CDC and everywhere else, they'll tell you that they're not very effective. I mean, you can have the vaccine and still get COVID. Now, they say that the side effects of it, the symptoms are not as bad, but you can still get it, right? Now, when someone tells you that's not a doctor, the exact words were, it's safe, I promise. How you're going to promise that? You don't even have the research to say that it is. And, of course, he says the risk far outweigh the, catching COVID, which if you're going to catch COVID, yes, I understand that. But there's no given that you're going to catch COVID. There's people that have not had the vaccination that haven't even gotten ill, much less caught COVID. If it's like anything else, like for me, if like strep throat, I don't catch strep throat, but I am a carrier, so I can spread that stuff like crazy. It's not going to prevent me from spreading it if I had the vaccine. That right there is proven already. You can look that up. But he did say everyone has the right to get vaccinated. I would counter with, well, if everyone has the right to get vaccinated, everyone has the right to refuse getting vaccinated. He also said if you refuse to get vaccinated, that those places where you're not getting vaccinated, you're just naturally going to have a rise in COVID, which if it was very effective, I would agree, but we don't have any data that says that. I mean, in Texas, once the mask mandate was removed and things like that, ours actually dropped the amount of cases, correct? Look it up. That's correct. And the other thing is, so now they're trying to make anything they can do for this COVID-19 response, right? They are trying to, they're going to have extended hours, like 24-hour, my thing's making some weird, sorry about this, some extended hours, like 24-hour vaccination sites, as well as if, kinder care and some YMCAs and things are going to have free drop-off daycare for your kids. And Lyft and Uber are going to be providing free of charge rides to vaccination sites if you need it. Now, this is a whole focus over the month of June. I'm just giving you all the information, and at the same time, I will throw my little tidbit in here, and I'll let you know that that's what that is. So they're launching a national vaccination tour, And it's led by guess who? None other than the one that's been doing all these other great things. Vice President Kamala Harris. Now, Jill Biden and the second husband or second man, I don't know which, second man I think is what he's called, will go along with her. But she hadn't done anything for the border, so I'm telling you, my confidence level is about right down there in that whole thing working out like it's supposed to. Now, this one right here just is crazy. If Trump would say something like this or had this idea, he would have been laughed off the stage, okay? But it's called Shots at the Shop. Now, what's happening is barbershops and these are his words, in brown and black neighborhoods are helping to push to have shots there at the barbershops and beauty parlors in order for to help with blacks and browns, black and brown, to get their shots. That's what he said. Now, if you need off from work, this thing is being silly, so I'm going to pick it up. If you need off from work in order to go get your shot, small and medium companies will be given a tax credit if you give your workers paid time off in order to go get your shot. Yep, that's right. More money spent on a vaccination that is free, which means that we're paying for those. Well, we aren't. Well, yes, we are. I mean, the government's paying for them, but we're going to pay for it in the long run. In Ohio, they already gave away $1 million lottery for vaccinations. You get signed up when you get your vaccination. The NHL, the NBA, and Major League Baseball are all giving away prizes and things. And Major League Baseball, if you go get your shot at the ballpark, they'll give you tickets. Not making this stuff up. Anheuser-Busch said that if they hit 70% of all adults having been vaccinated by July 4th, the beer's on them. So if you can get your vaccination and they hit 70%, hey, you all get a beer. This is crazy. I've never heard anything like this. So my thought on this, if you're pushing that hard to get everyone vaccinated, just like it's your right to get vaccinated, it should be your right not to get vaccinated. Here's my take on it right here. So if you're thinking about this, we're trying to get people to get out of their homes and go get vaccinated, right? And 70% of adults, you're talking about, what is it? They're trying to get 200 million vaccines out there and stuff. Well, how many people voted? 150 million? 150 something million? So if you targeted and did the same kind of push for election day to have people vote in person, we wouldn't have all this stuff of people saying, well, fraud took place because we have in-person votes. So you're going to have all these people make it to a vaccination site, but you can't have somebody make it to vote. I'm just saying. It just seems really weird and crazy to me. So if you haven't got your vaccination yet, I'm not telling you to do it. I'm not telling you not to do it. You do whatever you want to do. But all I'm saying is, if you're going to get your vaccination anyway, you might as well go to one of those places you can sign up to see if you can win the $1 million lottery. Why not? I'm not getting the shot, but if I was going to get it, why not find a place I'm going to benefit from? I might have a chance at winning $1 million for getting the shot in my arm for free. That's all I gotta say about this. This is very perplexing to me. I don't even know where to go with this. You got freaking Kamala. Oh God, Kamala's leading the tour. So how are they gonna get something to get done? You know what? It just gives another excuse. You're like, well, I was supposed to meet with Central America, but now I can't do that in June because in June I'm doing the vaccination tour. So at what point are we gonna address the things, the elephant in the room, like the border issue? Sex trafficking, we got child trafficking, we got drugs coming over like crazy, cartels invading all over the place. We have people that they're worried about getting Americans vaccinated, but you're letting in illegal immigrants and they're just going free. That's fantastic. So they probably already have it. So we want you to get vaccinated in case we let all these illegals in. You don't get it. Makes no sense to me. I'm telling you right now, I am beside myself because I do not understand what's going on and why people that are Biden supporters, which there are a few, most people are just Trump haters, let's be honest. But if you're a Biden supporter, please respond. Please comment and let me know why. Because I got to tell you, if you're a Biden supporter, I'll call it like I see it. I think you're kind of an idiot, to be honest with you, at this point. Now, if you were fooled by everyone, like everyone else, into voting for him, I can understand that. But at this point, if you think he's doing a good job, I feel bad for you, because for some reason you had this, you can't think for yourself. You have to think because that's the way that sheep do. And that's what's happening here. So y'all have a good evening. Let me know what you think, because I'm curious about this one. This is the hot one. All right, Ramblin' Man, out.